Weddings are supposed to be the happiest day of your life. A celebration of love. A union of two souls. But what happens when the soul has no say in the matter? I was standing in front of a mirror, dressed in red and gold. The scent of jasmine lingered in the air, heavy and dizzying. The house buzzed with music, laughter, and the clinking of bangles. But inside me, there was only silence. A storm, one I wasn't allowed to express. My name is Ariana. I'm 23. And today, I'm getting married. But not to the person I love. Not even to someone I chose. This wedding was never mine. It belonged to tradition, to family expectations, to cultural obligations. Everyone around me smiled as if this was a dream come true. For me, it felt more like a well-decorated cage. I had dreams. Simple ones. To finish my master's degree. To travel. To teach. To be with someone who loved me for who I am, not just someone who could provide, impress relatives, or carry the right last name. But dreams, for girls like me, often come with a cost. Especially when those dreams go against family pride. I tried. I really did. I remember the night I told my mother. My hands trembled as I whispered, "Mom, I don't want to marry him. I don't love him." She didn't raise her voice. She didn't hit me. Worse, she cried. "You're breaking my heart, Ariana," she said. "I've done everything for you. Now it's your turn to do something for us." That one sentence crushed every bit of rebellion I had left in me. The groom, Ryan, was a decent man. Educated. From a good family. Polite. But he was a stranger. Our conversations were awkward, scripted. He looked at me like I was a prize, not a partner. And yet, everyone said I was lucky. Lucky? They didn't see the dread in my eyes. The anxiety that clenched my stomach every time someone said, "You're going to be such a beautiful bride." No one asked if I was okay. No one cared that my silence wasn't shyness, it was fear. The days leading to the wedding blurred into rituals, guests, and decisions I wasn't part of. I felt like a puppet in my own story. My body dressed, my face painted, my smiles forced. The night before the wedding, I sat alone on the rooftop. The stars blinked above, calm and constant, a cruel contrast to the chaos in my heart. That's when I got a message. One line. From him. "Still hoping you'll run." It was from Zane. The boy I had loved for 2 years. My best friend. The one I wanted to marry. He wasn't rich. He wasn't from the right background. But he saw me. Really saw me. And he let me be myself. I had begged my parents to at least meet him. They refused. Love before marriage is a sin, they said. As if love itself was the crime, not the way they were forcing me to live without it. I looked at Zane's message, and my heart ached. I wanted to run. I wanted to choose. But then, I thought of my mother's tears. My father's silence. My siblings' hopeful faces. I was tired. Tired of fighting a battle I wasn't allowed to win. So here I was. Standing before the mirror. A bride. But not a willing one. The music grew louder. Someone knocked. "Ariana, it's time." I took one last look at myself. Who was this girl in the mirror? She looked like me. But she wasn't me. She was the version of me everyone wanted, not the one I truly was. As I walked toward the stage, everything slowed down. The lights blurred. The chants echoed. I felt like I was moving underwater. Ryan stood there, smiling nervously. I smiled back, a mechanical twitch of my lips. Not for him. Not for love. But for survival. We exchanged vows. We touched elders' feet. We posed for photos that would haunt my albums forever. And just like that, I became a wife. Voiceover shifts to reflective tone. People often say, "You'll grow to love him." As if love is a seed that sprouts from obedience. But what they don't realize is, you can't grow love in soil watered with fear. It's been 3 months now. Ryan is kind. He tries. But he knows I'm distant. He doesn't ask why. Sometimes I wonder what life would have been like if I had run. If I had chosen Zane. If I had chosen me. But I didn't. And now I live a life where my choices echo like unanswered prayers. To anyone listening to this, if you're ever told to sacrifice your heart to protect someone else's pride, please remember, obedience is not love. Sacrifice without choice is not honor. And marriage without consent is a cage. I survived. But I wouldn't wish this survival on anyone. So if you're at a crossroads, standing where I once stood, don't just think about who you'll hurt if you say no. Think about who you'll become if you say yes. If you like, write, comment, and subscribe.